In today's video, we're going to be going through the top 5 highest time to kill weapons in Warzone. Let's get straight into it, but if you want to see more, hit that sub button, because I'd really appreciate it. Also, drop a like. I'd appreciate that too. We're going to get straight into this, and the first weapon on the list is going to be the Marco 5. This is one of the newest weapons in the game, and ever since it's been released, it's just been one of those weapons that are dominating Rebirth and Warzone. So for this weapon, you want to use the recoil booster and then the 355mm barrel, increasing the ADS and the movement speed and just all things mobility, to be honest with you. We're then going to be using the stripe angled underbarrel to make it nice and accurate, along with the 64 round magazine, the subsonic ammunition type. This is going to take you off the minimap whenever you shoot, which is a great thing to have. The slate reflector and then the FR stock is going to increase the accuracy and all that good stuff. And then we're going to be going for the taped grip. We're going to be going for momentum and quick, and these three last attachments are just going to boost the mobility up very nicely. But the time to kill on this SMG is definitely one of the fastest out of all SMGs right now. Okay, next up we have a long-range assault rifle, the NZ41. You guys already probably knew that this was going to be in this video because it's just one of those weapons that are just really taking over Warzone at the moment. The time to kill is just through the roof on this thing at all ranges. Using the MX silencer and then the 360mm barrel, these are both going to increase the accuracy and the range of the weapon. Stripe angled underbarrel for the accuracy, the 50 round magazine for the accuracy as well, along with the lengthened ammo type. We're then going to be going for the hatched grip, which is just going to increase the accuracy of the weapon, making it nice and accurate. The 2.5 times optic, you can use any optic of your choice, by the way, on any of these weapons, but the 2.5 times and the slate reflector are two of my favorite optics to use, but feel free to use whatever optic you want. It doesn't really change anything. Orb Weaver EPAC stock for the overall recoil control, etc. Brace for the even more accuracy. And then we're going to be using fully loaded as the final attachment. The next weapon in the game, this is the fastest time to kill out of pretty much everything at the moment, and it is by far my favorite weapon in the entire game right now. It's the AS44 at close range, but this thing's just insane at close range. I'll also give you guys a long range build for it as well, because it's also really good at long range. So I'm going to give you guys a close range class first, which has got the fastest time to kill in the game right now. And then I'll give you a long range one, which also has a pretty quick time to kill at long range. So for the close range class, we're going to be starting it off with the recoil booster and then the 650mm barrel, increasing the fire rate and the accuracy of the weapon. We're then going to be using the strife angled underbarrel. This is just going to help increase the accuracy of the weapon. The 50 round magazine, and then we're going to be using the lengthened ammo type along with the taped grip to increase the mobility nice. And then we're going to be using the slate reflector, which is just going to help. This is just my favorite optic. Like I said before, you can use any optic of your choice. 12A stock is going to help increase the accuracy and the mobility of the weapon. And then we're going to be using Gung Ho, and then we're going to be using fully loaded. So this right here is the close range class setup. If you want to turn it into a long range class, the first thing you want to do is go to the muzzle and take off the muzzle and put the MX silencer on instead. This is going to help increase the accuracy. For the optic, you want to put on the 2.5 times optic, and then for the barrel, you actually just want to use the same barrel. For the underbarrel, the same barrel, and then for the magazine as well, you also can just use the same magazine. For the stock, you could go ahead and use something different. This one is pretty good, but for long range, I'd probably use the 12B stock instead. And then for the perk 1, you can go ahead and use probably sleight of hand would be pretty good. And then for the rear grip, you want to swap to hatched grip. This is the long range class setup. Both of them are really good at the moment. Literally the best gun in the game in my opinion. Let's hop straight into the next class. Next up we have the H4 Blixen. This is by far one of the best SMGs, and if you're trying to unlock it, I do have a video on my channel which has obviously tips and tricks on how to unlock it the fastest way, so you can check that out if you want to. Barrel, definitely the best barrel to use. The 54 round magazine along with the subsonic ammo type. The subsonic ammo type is going to take you off the minimap whenever you shoot, so it's really helpful. Skeletal underbarrel for the increased in ADS time. Taped grip for the overall mobility of the weapon. Slate reflector, removed stock for the mobility. Fleet for the mobility, and quick for the mobility. Overall, it's got insane mobility, and the time to kill is just through the roof. Video is going to be the Vargo 52. This is a older assault rifle, but it actually has a super fast time to kill at long range, I would definitely recommend you guys giving it a go. The Grew Suppressor for the accuracy and range, along with the Task Force Barrel for the accuracy and range, the 60-round magazine, and then the Field Agent Grip or the Spetness Grip, pretty much the same thing, different names. Axle 3 times, and this right here is the full class setup. This thing is crazy, one of my favorite longer range options. But there, that is it for the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.